Welcome back to StarCraft. This time I do not have a raspy voice and I do have some water this time, so I'm actually going to be able to talk, and I'm not tired. I am energetic. I have the energy. Let's get down to business. In the bottom left-hand corner, we have UmSkii. I'm going to just UmSkii. It's fun to say. I love saying his name. In the bottom right-hand corner, we have Vancouver StarCraft Storm. We've seen him once before. Now this is the map of Whirlwind. It is a huge map. I'm not going to drag and click. I'm not going to click and drag. I'm not going to click and drag. You can do this, Vex. God, did it again. Okay, not doing this. Why are we 1 second? Was there a pause? Did I miss something? Nonetheless, nothing weird going out of the order. Let's look on the production tab. Nothing fancy is going on. Building a close supply depot. He is not worried about the Protoss doing any kind of rush. I'm getting a text message, but I do not care. Okay, kind of care, but nonetheless, I will read that later. We have a pylon going down. It is not a forward pylon. He's not worried. Usually I see the forward pylon in a Zergling match. Oh, I've said way too many words in just a minute. We are at normal speed. We're not doing this again. Every match starts at normal speed. I don't understand. Maybe there's a setting for that in the options. I will have to look later. Supply depot is down. I bet he's going to rally back to the mineral line. No, he's going to push forward. What are you doing? You could have mined 15 minerals by now. Barracks is going down very close. Nowhere near the wrap. He's not going for a wall in. We have the gateway going down early, so we're not going to see any funky anything. We do have the fancy pylon skins, however. We have the first probe going out for a scout. Chrono boosting is not happening at the moment. He's probably busy. He's getting a very early assimilator. Might see some, well, at this point, gas could be pretty much anything. Usually Sky toss with some Oracle harass. Probe is going out. SvT is also going out for some scouting. Barracks is not up. He is not building anything at the... okay, well, he's APM spamming, but he didn't build a worker when he had plenty of resources to do so. He is floating an awful lot of resources this early in the game. I'm not really sure what he's doing. However, we do have the probe coming into the mineral line for UmSkii. None of them going to attack it. We do have one of them going towards it, just to make sure he's not going to do any harassing. Very good scout. I'm dragging again. I'm dragging again. Why am I dragging again? SvT is going to miss that scout. Probe goes back in. We have a very early command center. Well, not early. It's 3-minute mark. Standard is 3:45 if you're just going for a standard 1-racks expand. However, he's going a little earlier, getting the build on the command center before his orbital. Orbital is now going up. He is now pumping out Marines consistently. We do have a cybernetics core. We're probably going to get... Warp gate. We do have a second assimilator going down. This is fully saturated. Up to 16 workers over here. Only 11 over here, though once those mules start coming down, it will balance up a little bit. Probe is on its way back to the Protoss base. SvT is just going to report back to his commander that he is a complete failure at his job. He floated around and did nothing. I really want to know how these guys float. I mean, they have little jets, but there's nothing under them. It doesn't float. There are flowers. Anywho, we do have the forward line going up. He is going to try to attempt to wall off this ramp. He does have his Marines up there just in case, so a couple of Marines ain't going to do anything with a couple of Zealots. Verse Zealot is out. Army supply is favoring UmSkii. Not that that really matters. This is still the first 4 minutes of the game. We do have Warp Gate, like I said, coming out right now. We have more workers coming out. Protoss Storm, he just built his Nexus, so we'd have a standard expansion going down. No kind of wall or forge down yet for any kind of cannons, though we do have double gas. The first gas was just recently finished over here, so now being mined. So Storm is going to have a very, very heavy lead on the gas part of this. Let's see where he ends up going with it. He's floating still quite a bit of minerals. We do have a Stargate. I was right. We're going to hopefully see some Orcras. However, oh no, he's going to see this Warp Gate. He's going to know, excuse me, not Warp Gate. He's going to see this Stargate. He's going to know what's coming out. He's going to assume Orcras. I bet you will see an engineering bay drop down. Engineering bay drop down. Engineering bay drop down. I'm going to keep repeating it. Engineering bay drop down. I am a very sad panda right now. We do not see an engineering bay. He still is on 1 gas, so I don't know what he's going for. He's going for a second barracks. This feels like he's running very late at the moment. Just pumping out more SvCs from this location. We do have a factory going down for UmSkii. Forward pylon on the Zealot. We do not have a Stalker out. Got a lot of sentry is coming out, some early sentries. He did cancel his Stargate mind games for the wind. He is not chrono boosting out anything. He could be chrono boosting out those probes. He is making sure that he's no longer filling up the saturation, because really after 18 there is no point. He's switching to the robotics facility. I hope to see some Colossus. He's probably pumping out Marines, thinking that he's going to get the Sky Toss going at him. Great mind games by Storm. UmSkii is just assuming Sky Toss. This is not a complete wall, and that is just... I don't even see what the point of that is. That's going to be great. You can just run some Zealots in and destroy the Mineral Lion. He has not even picked up and landed this. He really needs to if he wants to expand at the 7-minute mark. He just has a second. He does have 2 mules, but he will quickly run out of this. I'm surprised he hasn't built an engineering bay knowing what's coming. It's almost like he knows, but he has not rescattered. We do have a Zealot coming out and a sizable force coming up. We now have an armor supply of 10-10, but the worker supply is favoring Storm. UmSkii did spend too much time doing what he was doing. Saw the worker supply jump up twice. That's right, because he has 2 command centers. Double gas also going down with the back pylons going around. We do have a Zealot. I'm dragging around on the map. I must stop dragging around on the map. Let's do Control F Shift. There we go. Now, I did get a fancy new program here. Let's see how this works. If I remember the controls for this. I don't know what just happened. Crap.